imagine living anywhere else. This is insane. Feels like I'm a little girl and this is Christmas Eve. I am moving tomorrow. As you can tell when we watch this, my parents are on their way now. They'll be here in a few hours. We're gonna get U-Haul, load up, and then they're gonna spend the night, and then Jonathan's gonna get here tomorrow, and we're moving to Florida, to the Panhandle. Is that funny? You have no idea. You don't know what we're doing. Guys, if you've been watching for a while, then you remember when we were in Florida and I was so sad to leave. And I mean, we were only there for a few months, but you know, we just went for it, sold our things, went in our car. Mommy, it's making toast. And I had no jobs lined up, nowhere to live. Anyway, we stayed there 3 months, spent all of our money, and then had to come home. And then we're in Illinois, and then moved to Missouri. And now that I've lived here for almost 18 months, I honestly, yeah, Mommy, honestly, I really liked it here, and it is such a great place to live as a family. Like, if you like the Midwest, this area is so nice. I'm in St. Charles. It's a suburb of St. Louis. I'm not gonna live here anymore, so I can tell you guys. And it's so cute, and we live in such a walkable spot. Like, every single day I walk downtown, or there was a park I could walk to, but the road's been closed for so long. But anyway, it's such a walkable place. There's so many things. Like, across the street, there's all these beautiful little boutiques, coffee shops, restaurants, and then like downtown is less than a mile away, and I walk there constantly, and it's a million cute boutiques and cute stuff. It's like a touristy town here. Anyway, it is so cute, but I want Florida, and I've wanted Florida since I was a little girl. Like, I used to talk about having a beach house, and this isn't a beach house, but baby steps. And I honestly tried to talk myself out of it for years. I was like, no, like, oh, Ezra, we're not gonna put garbage in there. We're gonna put garbage in here. I know it's confusing, but this isn't the garbage right now. You go, oh no, put that back to this is the garbage. Okay, thanks, bud. What was I saying? For years, I tried to talk myself out of this, and been like, oh, maybe I could live by like Michigan, like that's kind of a beach. Maybe I could live by Chicago, or maybe Wisconsin or Michigan. Like, I can be happy there. But I kept, yeah, the toast is not ready yet. I kept thinking about it and like trying to come up with like imagining my lifestyle there. And I even tried various different states all along the coast. I kept thinking like trying to think of what my life would be like there, imagining it in depth. And I came to the conclusion that no, it's not it. I want Florida so bad. And I've always wanted Florida. Honestly, one day I'm definitely going to want... Excuse me, like, let me get in here. I feel like one day I would love to live in, like, on, like, the coast of, like, Australia or Europe. Oh, no, we're not getting those right now, bud. I'm sorry. No chocolate chips for breakfast. No, but we gotta close this, okay? You need to listen to Mommy. We're not having chocolate chips right now, okay? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'd love to live on the coast of like Italy or Australia, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know enough about those countries to know if I would like it. That's yeast. That's for making bread. But it's just scared me. I'm such a scaredy cat. Anyway, Jonathan is leaving after work today. He's been in Florida for a month. It has been so hard without him. We decided in April, I was like, Jonathan, what are we doing? Like, our lease is going to be up in a few months. We want to go to Florida. What are we going to do? So I started applying for jobs. After only applying for a few, he gets a phone interview. There we go. He gets a phone interview, and they're like, yeah, like, you sound great. We want to meet you in person, though. You know, he said he's here. And they basically said, if you can come right away, the job's yours. And so we're like, well, can't really come right away. Like, we had stuff planned. And then a couple weeks later, I was like, Jonathan, I feel like you should just go. Oh, we don't need to open that right now, bud. Mom already packed that. Hey, bud, Mommy already packed that, okay? So they basically told him if he can start right away, the job's his. But we had stuff planned, and we had family coming into town a couple weeks later, so we couldn't start right away. But then I was like, after a few days, I was like, Jonathan, I feel like you should just go. And so a couple of weeks, like, he told him he can come in a couple of weeks. And so I was kind of not really for sure if they were going to give him a job or not, because, you know, they had wanted someone right away. But anyway, so a couple weeks later, he quits his job here. And, so he quits his job here. A couple weeks later, he goes. And the day before the interview, so he's there in Florida. Mommy blowing it. He's there in Florida, and then the day before the interview, the person that was in charge of the expansion for the city we're moving to dies. And so they call him saying, like, yeah, the expansion's going to be on hold. Like, this guy died. Just so sad. And also, they're like, but we're for sure going to do it sometime this year. And Jonathan and I are like, sometime this year? Like, well, he just quit his job. We want to move now. We want to move this summer. Like, we're ready. And so then we start applying for other jobs, and this other job, it wasn't going to be like the same pay, but it wasn't going to be like, it wasn't really going to be a lot of pay, but it was better than nothing.
What's wrong?
Yeah? Well, Mama?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. We're going to see Daddy tomorrow. Do you know who's coming today? I know, it's really confusing for you, bud. Do you remember who's coming today? Grandma Ann and Grandpa Darren are coming today. What are they saying? So anyway, so he goes to interview in person at this other job, and they're like, they really like him. They're like, okay, we're gonna do a background check. We'll get back to you in a couple weeks. As he's walking out, they're like, wait, Jonathan, we feel like you're gonna pass the background check. Can you start tomorrow? Like, I feel like that's just God right there. God must have put it on their hearts. So he starts the next day. He's working there for a week. And the next week, the original job that he interviewed called him back saying that they have a position available. And it's actually not for what he had interviewed there for. It's something higher up. And the pay was way better. And so he accepts it. They sent him an offer letter. And then immediately I applied for the apartment that I wanted. 'Cause this apartment, I really wanted it. And I think there's only one apartment left of the floor plan we wanted. And, but you know, you need to show proof of income or the whole process. Anyway, and so that takes a few days to do the whole apartment thing. And then, so our lease here is not until the end of July. And so we're like, yeah, that's going to suck. We're going to have to pay for two places at once for at least a month. But nothing is stopping us from going to Florida. We've wanted this so bad for years. I've prayed about this like 10 times a day, every day for the last 2 years. And then before that too, I've dreamt about it since I was younger. So this has been like a 10-year thing. How old am I? Yeah, like 10-year thing. So nothing was going to stop us. But we're like, yeah, that's going to be hard. That's going to suck. We have to pay for two places at once. And then like the cost of the move and everything. And then he only had 4 days off of work. So it's not like he missed a ton of work because he got a job that quick. Anyway. Oh, and so the following Monday, that was Thursday, this Monday, he started the new job. And he loves it. It's perfect. They love him. He loves them. Literally a huge blessing. There had been a special going on at the apartment that we wanted to move at the apartment complex. It was ending at the end of May. You had to sign the lease by the end of May, and this was like a few days into June when we were signing the lease. And so they had a special going on where the refurbished apartments, you could have a month for free. And so I kind of asked like a couple of times. I'm like, so this doesn't apply for our apartment, right? And like it's I know it's past May 31st. And they were like,
I'm done with toast.
You're done with toast?
Please.
Do you want a fork for the ace? You haven't eaten that much. And they're like, yeah. She was like, yeah. The lease manager was like, yeah, sorry. Like, it's only for the refurbished apartments. And we wanted the 2-bedroom apartment with the biggest floor plan, the one that had 2 bathrooms and walk-in closets. And those ones weren't refurbished. So, excuse me. So anyway, we weren't going to get the month free regardless of if we signed by May 31st or not. But then after we signed the lease, she's like, actually, we are going to give you a month for free. Here's like, I just emailed you the paperwork for you to sign. I could not believe it. Like, if that's not God, then what is? Like, God must have put that on their hearts. I don't know what he did, but I could not believe it that they were doing that. Like, that just to solve all of our problems. And I feel like to do this, I think most people do. Will you stress? Oopsie, drop the milk. Will you stress about something? And then it turns out you never needed to stress because, do you want more milk? It's empty, I can get you more. You never need to stress about it because it ends up working out better than you thought it could. It's just, I feel like every step of this has been so perfect. And yeah, it's been like a little stressful quitting his job and then going there and then finding out the position wasn't available because of the expansion was on hold. But anyway, I just can't believe how everything just lined up so perfectly. And so for the past 2.5 weeks, I've been packing. I started packing even before everything was lined up because I'm just like, yeah, it's got one way or another, it's happening. And it's been hard to pack with them. That's why I started 2.5 weeks ago, so that I could still pay attention to them and get packing done every day. So my parents are coming today. We're loading up the U-Haul. It doesn't even feel real. I feel like I have imposter syndrome, and I've been kind of going back and forth in my head, like about this all along. It hasn't felt like a choice. This is something I need to do. Like, I need this. I feel like I can't live a life somewhere that's not on the beach. Like, I just can't explain it. My soul needs it. So it hasn't even felt like it's a choice. It's just something that, like, I feel like I was destined to do. But I have gone back and forth with imposter syndrome and, like I said, trying to convince myself that I can be happy living somewhere, like maybe by Lake Michigan. But I've just come to the conclusion that no, I need this more than I can even put into words. And I do feel imposter syndrome because, like, yeah, these other people have done that, but that's them. Like, this is me. Can I really do this? Can I pull this off? Am I going to be happy? Like, all the things spiraling in my head. Like, when your brain is being stretched, you're going to have all these thoughts come in your head trying to trick you and trying to talk you out of it. And that's just a part of life. It's good to do things that scare you, but you are going to have parts of you trying to talk you out of it. But, like, the biggest part of me, like I said, in my soul, I know that this is right. Maybe we won't live there forever. We probably will, though. But we're going to live definitely on the coast forever. I can't imagine living anywhere else. But maybe the Carolinas, or maybe Florida, maybe another country. I don't know. We'll see. But I just am so happy. I've been telling God thank you, like, all day, every day for weeks now, because I just can't believe that this is happening. And it is so hard being without Jonathan for a month with 2 under 2 and me being all by myself here. It's been hard, but God, it's almost over. Are you sure you're all done? Mommy didn't even sit down yet. I'm gonna sit down, let's eat together. I'm trying to remain calm, but I feel like everywhere I look is something new to do, and I don't understand how, because I've been doing things for the past 2.5 weeks. It's like, oh, thank you for holding these for Mommy. I'm like, how can there still be more to do when I've been doing stuff every day? Oh, you turned it inside out. You are so silly. I don't know how you thought to do that. I feel like I've been, keep it good up for Mommy, doing stuff for 2.5 weeks. I'm like, how is there still more to do? But my parents are gonna be here soon, and I wanted to have everything ready, but right now we're taking apart the bed, so not everything's ready. But we're getting there, right, Bug? We're getting there. I'll show you guys the state of everything right now. And do not judge me, because I know it looks like a lot. Honestly, I want to get rid of, like, all of it. It makes me, like, yes, I'm so blessed to have all this stuff, but it also makes me feel sick. So I'm like, some people have nothing, and I have this much stuff. Like, it does not feel right. So don't judge me. So this is our room, and then the closet's mostly empty, but there's a couple things in there. Their room, it looks crazy because she has a bunch of toys out, but for the most part, things are packed away. The living room. Okay, now that I'm seeing it on camera, I'm like, yikes. Seeing it on camera makes it look really bad. In person, I'm like, yeah, this isn't so bad. But once I see it on camera, I'm like, hopefully my parents don't think that this is horrible. Okay, let's get to it, Ezra. Gotta take apart this bed. Holy guacamole. All I've gotta say is good luck, Jonathan. Grandpa coming. 1,000,000 trips down and 1,000,000 trips to go. It's a lot for 3 people. This is insane. My dad said maybe we could have made the 15-foot work. We just had to stack high instead of like this is all like, you know, spread out horizontally. Would have had to go up vertically. But I'm glad that we had this room to be safe. This is so much stuff. When we get to Florida, Jonathan and I are gonna have to go through a bunch of this and downgrade because this is too much. We don't need all this. And I didn't want to get rid of stuff without him here, so kept like everything we have. This is crazy. I'm exhausted. My parents are exhausted. I'm worried I took time off their lives. They're definitely gonna be sore tomorrow because it's just, you know, me and my parents loading everything up. So this is a lot, but we're almost done now.
Bye.
Aww.
Bye.
Oh, he's yelling bye-bye. Ezra, do you know who's coming today?
Papa.
Not Grandpa. Who else is coming today? Is Daddy coming today? Daddy's coming today, bud. Daddy's gonna be here when you wake up from your nap. Bye, Grandma, Grandpa. Say bye, Grandma, Grandpa. Bye. My parents just left. Now we're just hanging out here waiting for Jonathan. He should be here in a few hours. So hopefully the kids and I will all take a nap at the same time. And then he'll get here, hang out for a little bit, and then we'll get on the road. It's really confusing when you're doing something like this because like you're so excited, but it's just such a stress. It's such a stretch and it's scary. Like it's exciting, but it's scary. Like I understand why so many people like when they have the opportunity for their dream to come true, they're hesitant and they feel this resistance because it is scary and it's uncomfortable. Like I'm here, I'm used to this place, it's comfortable. So now I'm really stretching and doing something uncomfortable. And a lot of people have told me that I'm really good with change, but I don't really think it's that I'm good with change. It's that I just like push through and I have the discipline to push through even when it's uncomfortable. Even though like change, I still struggle. Like I definitely struggle with change. I just do it anyway, even though I'm scared and I push through. It's not that I am like great with change. We're almost out of here. We're just doing the final touches. Jonathan's loading the last odds and ends into the car. And I'm doing last diaper changes. Gonna probably try to give Miss Girl some milk. And then we're out of here. Ezra keeps saying, shoes, go to the beach. Ezra, you have your shoes on? You wanna go to the beach? Go to the beach? All right, we're... Okay, Buck, I'll get it from you. We're about to hit the road. 15 hours. Wish me luck. We're 4 hours in, so we've got about 11 to go. The first half an hour was awful, but since then, the kids have been mostly sleeping in good. It's 8 a.m. Genuinely, I have no idea how I've been going this whole time. I am tired, but I think we're gonna keep going. We're just here taking a break so I could feed her and let Ezra stretch out and let her stretch out. But whoa, we're about
4.5 hours away or so. I have been having caffeine, so I'm kind of worried if that's gonna irritate her. But that was the only possible way I could have stayed awake was with coffee. So I've had caffeine. I am tired. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But when I was working overnights, I had to stay up 24 hours many times, or more than 24 hours.
My rabbit?
Oh, that's Daddy's bug. It's not a toy. Okay. Yeah. Well, we can get you something else to play with, like your new book. Jonathan was just like a couple minutes behind us, but he kept going for now. We've just been like, we just keep like catching up to each other. Like sometimes one of us will stop and not the other. Sometimes we'll both stop. But for the most part, we've been either following each other or like really close to each other. 4.5 more hours.
So that's
2/3 the way done.
so that's gay.
Yeah, it's Daddy's.
Yeah, but that's right.
Yeah, bug, that's Daddy's. We're home.
Why you got a blanket on you? Hot?
Oh, I'm almost shaking. I feel so many different emotions.
Go.
Push. You got your fishing license?
Yeah.
That was quick. I'm the only one who's panicking. Hey sis, don't worry. Don't worry, there's lots of space for you girlies. Every time that we've moved, I've needed some time to just have a little crisis, cry, freak out, panic, spiral into thinking I made a mistake, and then once all that energy's out, I feel a lot better, and then I have time to process. So, like I told you guys earlier, I don't think I'm good at change, unless, I don't know if people, when people say they're not good at change, do they just avoid change, or do they do the same thing? Because Jonathan's like totally chilling, but I'm like, well, he's been here. He's been in our apartment for a few days, and he's been in Florida for a month. But I need him, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, we don't know anybody here. I've never seen anything like this. The roads are stressful. We don't have to take those roads every day though, right? No. Okay, good. You look sexy. Jonathan.
You're probably like bad or need to go in like frozen water.
Oh, I had ice packs. Jonathan, I don't know how you did this. If I were you, I would not, coming here with no job lined up, no place to live, knowing nobody, I would have backed out. And I'm brave, so you're like crazy brave.
They're coming.
Daddy coming. I don't understand how he did that. He just drove here, stayed in the car, no job lined up. Came here for the interview, but then that fell through right away, so he had to find another job, and just, I don't know how he did that. He's brave. This boy likes it here. This boy likes. Jonathan said we don't need help, that he can unload the entire trailer himself, so I guess we're doing that. This is insane. I think we easily could have paid 2 teenagers like $75 each to do all this. It's the next day and I'm a lot calmer today. Yesterday it was just a lot, and there's eggs. Are eggs or hash brown?
No.
There's no more sausage. Sausage all gone. Yesterday it was just a lot. You know, I hadn't slept a wink the whole night because we drove all night. And it was a lot, but now I'm feeling better. And every time we've moved, I've had this, or I just need to like cry and like acclimate. And so now I'm a lot more acclimated. I feel really good, which it's only been, you know, less than 24 hours. So the fact that I'm already starting to feel good is a good sign. Oh, do you want some? So we just dropped Jonathan off at work so he could get his work vehicle today. And we're eating some breakfast in the car. Jonathan got this for us. It's like from this, I don't know where it's from. It looks like a gas station, but this is like not gas station food. It's so good. So he just like ran in and got that for us. And now he's at work. Hi, Sissy girlie. Hi, you want to need a diaper change? Now I think we're gonna go to the beach, and then we need groceries.
Go beach.
You wanna go to the beach? Go to the beach. And we need to get groceries and gotta get some wipes. You have food all over your face, silly bugs. I love you. Do you know who got you the shirt? Ezra, do you know who got you the shirt?
Baby.
Auntie Violet got you that shirt. There's dinosaurs on it. Rawr. Yeah, so beach, groceries, and maybe later swim in the pool at our apartment. Whoa. Number one mission is to make some friends here. Hey, squirrels. Hi. And a lot of unpacking to do. It'll feel good once our things are unpacked and we feel settled. Because right now, like, you know, we don't know anything is, we don't feel settled. It's like, it's so weird. I should be on cloud 9 because my dream is coming true. But I feel like I'm just in that transition phase too, where I'm trying to acclimate and walk and go to the beach. Okay, we're gonna go to the beach in a few minutes. And change is a lot. I told you guys, I'm not really great at change. I just suck it up and do it.
Our first venture to the beach. This one's 7 minutes from our apartment, so it's like, it's the bay. It's not like the nice beach, but it's 7 minutes from our apartment. So we came to check it out for a little bit. Esther's having a great time. Miss Girlie and I are sitting in this little shaded area of palm tree. Run. Hi, it's so pretty. We're headed to the beach for sunset. Ezra's gonna stay up past his bedtime tonight because I needed a beach sunset immediately. Did you find a shell? Thank you. Pretty.
Somebody.
There's been like a million projects that I've been waiting for Jonathan to do. And so like every day we've been chipping away at a few projects. He's been doing a few things a day. And tonight was building the shoe racks and then hanging a few things. One of Jonathan's best qualities is that he does not procrastinate projects. If I ask him to do something, he does it literally like right that minute or the same day. This is one of my most prized possessions. My brother's friend painted this for us. I gave it to Jonathan as a gift a few years ago while we were still dating. It is so good. I'm really hoping that I can ask, 2022, that I can buy another painting from her or with our whole family, the four of us, maybe on the beach, because this is so good. She's so talented. I love this so much. Are we gonna put this above the couch? I like it above the couch. I've been sitting on the couch sipping wine while he's been building furniture. A couple of things he put up today is the spice rack. Actually, that was yesterday. And then that is just command strips. That's our calendar. And then this was my coffee cup holder, but it might just be keys for now. Everything's really coming along. We still have to make it more homey and add a bunch of plants to make it more cozy, but everything's really coming along. It's really feeling like a home, and I'm loving it. When I told you guys that I was freaking out and regretting things and worrying, that only lasted like a few hours, and the next day I was perfectly fine and feeling good. So that was just a very quick change where my brain is being stretched, and I was scared and stressed and anxious, and just, it was a lot at once. But now I've adjusted and I feel good. Now we need to make friends, find our places, and make this place more of a home. I haven't updated you guys in a few days. We've just been settling in. Right now, we're walking to a new park we found. Well, we had to drive here. It was like a 7-minute drive, but we parked. So now we're walking. It looks really cool. One thing that's kind of is cool, probably cool for the kids, but a little annoying, is that airplanes are flying above you the whole time. I'll show you guys on another when it comes. Bye Park. We're headed for an afternoon swim. There's 2 pools to our apartment complex. One's like a maybe 4-ish minute walk away, and there's another one that's right behind our building that I thought was closed. I went there earlier and it's open, so we're gonna swim there for a little bit till Jonathan gets home from work. I just keep this double stroller here under the stairs, which has been perfect. So whenever we want to walk around the complex, I just have the stroller there ready to go. Whoa, big bump. Whoa. Look who joined us. this morning to this new park. It looks like there's 2 parks within walking distance to us, not counting the one at our apartment. This one is like maybe 50. Okay, look. Good job. This one's like maybe a 15-minute walk. It's less than a mile. And so we'll definitely be coming here all the time. It's literally like a straight walk. And then there's one that we'll probably check out tomorrow that I'm excited to see. Parks in Florida are not like the parks in Missouri. The parks in Missouri were literally insane. They were huge, so nice, like the coolest things I've ever seen. I didn't know parks that cool existed, and they were like all over in Missouri. Like within our apartment, there was like, I don't even know, like 20 within 20 minutes that were just so ridiculously awesome. Parks in Florida aren't that cool. There's a lot of things in Florida that aren't like as nice. I think there's no income tax, so maybe that's why things aren't as nice here. But there's pros and cons, and my pros outweighed my cons. It's a really cute jungly park. Good job getting it. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the vlog off here, but maybe next time I'll give you guys more of a tour as we continue settling in and unpacking. Probably not a full tour, but I'll let you guys see more of our apartment because I haven't really shown you guys anything because it's still not fully unpacked and settled in. But thanks for watching, guys. This is a dream come true, and I want you to know, if you're dreaming of doing something like moving, that you can do it. Just keep trying. Like I said, this is something that I've been wanting for like my whole life, and then we were here 2 years ago and couldn't find a good job, ran out of money, and had to leave. And so for the past 2 years we've been dreaming about this. So if you're dreaming about moving somewhere, just keep praying, keep trying to make it happen, and be patient. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. And something that I feel like sometimes can be missed in the Bible is there's a verse that says something like, what is it? I feel like there's a lot of verses that talk about manifestation, like ask and you shall receive, knock and the door shall be answered. Basically there's like this one parable talking about how, it's not a parable, there's this one passage that talks about how even like the worst fathers wouldn't give their sons coal when they asked for, I don't remember what it is, but anyway, so like how much more is your heavenly Father going to give you when even like bad fathers out there will give their sons something better than coal, something like that. That's like the message of that's like the overall message. And I feel like it's missed is it talks about getting there's a passage that talks about getting the desires of your heart, but you have to have the Holy Spirit in your heart in order for those desires to be aligned with God. And so that's why I kept asking God, like, take this off my heart if it's not for me, because yes, I want it so bad, but if it's not for me, please take it off my heart so that I don't want it anymore. So like, yes, God will give you the desires of your heart, but the desires of your heart have to be aligned with Him. So that's why I kept asking to make sure this is Him. I'll try to keep up the vlogging. It's not going to be every week, I can already tell you that, because it's hard with 2 kids. Even this, I'm like already dreading editing it, but I'll try to edit this soon and upload it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like the vlogs, and thank you for supporting me.